Well, good morning, everyone. Carrie from Texas, and guess what? We are here. It is the weekend. It is the weekend. Soon. 5 o'clock somewhere in the world, for sure. All those who have already experienced Friday, and they are at their weekend already. Congratulations to those countries, right? So we are ready to go this morning. I have done my brows, as you can see. I haven't glued them yet, but I've done my under eye corrector, this wonderful product. I've put my brows on with my Adele brow palette, this wonderful palette. I think it's one of the best brow palettes. Under eye brightener from Palladido, Palladido. Love this color. It's a great neutralizer. I have used, in my opinion, the best primer on the market today for hydrating your skin. This one is e.l.f.'s hydrating primer, and I'm telling you, this makes my skin, that's the only thing I have on my skin right now. No filter, no nothing, just my under eye corrector and my moisturizer. That's it. Nothing else. So let's jump in and let's get going with my Wonder Stick here, as I call it. I just think this is a remarkable product. And I'm going to be ordering another one because I love it so much, and it feels so great, and it covers, gives me fantastic coverage. It lasts all day. It looks like I'm not wearing any foundation at all. It looks just like skin, and I love it. I think it is truly one of the best on the market. Let me find, here it is. I wanted to find this little brush. I love this little brush because I can get right up onto my eyes with this one and really work that in, and on my nose and down on my mouth. I do have a little bit of lip gloss. I will have to, add some more, but I really just put it on because I was really dry. My lips are really dry. So I am so excited, you guys. I have made an announcement yesterday for my DIY company, Carrie's Corner. We are adding a new service to that business, and it is called Coffee at Carrie's Corner. I am so excited about it. I am, as you guys know, because I've always got coffee in my hand in the mornings. There's two parts to it. There is a storefront where you can actually go and buy coffee beans. They're world-class beans. They go direct to you in the United States. Shipping's about 2 to 3 days, and it's also international. So you can, if you're watching me and you're international, you can also buy coffee from me. And that's the first part of it. We're going to be starting with coffee, and then we will sort of, as we go, add additional coffee related products, and those hopefully are going to be grinders and frothers and some mugs and things like that. But right now it is coffee beans, and I'm very excited about that. That should go live in a couple of days. And the second part of that, which I'm really excited about, my husband and I are can't wait, actually. We're in the process of getting this all together, is a mobile coffee service for in and around the Houston area, local area, obviously. And this is a service where we will come to your event, your local or your private or your public event, and we will have a coffee cart where we can serve you coffee creations just for you. Very excited about that. So we're going to be going to all sorts of flea markets and fairs and local little gatherings and that sort of thing. I'm really, really excited about that. I see these when I'm out and about myself, and normally there's not enough of them. You know, there's normally a line with these mobile coffee vendors. And so my husband and I have decided that we are going to jump into that. I'm very excited about it. Very, very excited about it. Carrie's Corner. Coffee at Carrie's Corner. Carrie's Corner. Well, before we talk any more about that, I did my under eye. I've got that all on. Now I'm going to come in with, I do find that product works really well with a small, dense brush like this, right? Because you can get right up in the corner of your eye. I really like this little brush. It's been part of my set and I haven't used it, and then I started and I thought that's a really cool little, gets right up in the corner. All right, powder. Laura Mercier setting powder. Look at all this really set well. I hope you guys are going to have a great weekend, whatever it is that you have planned. My husband and I have got a lot to do this weekend. I'm going to be moving back into my office over the weekend because I finally have my air conditioner all up and ready to go. So I'm going to be back in there starting next week. I'm doing well enough. My husband's doing well enough. So back into the office. And now that I have a much bigger, stronger air conditioning unit, so I can comfortably work out there, I'm ready to go for that. So today I'm wearing browns and pinks, right? So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna just use our What a Brat, and I'm gonna use my Adele brow for the brown, and I'm gonna do the brown first. Brown is one of those colors that can get a little out of hand really quickly, so we're gonna do the brown first, and then if I have to come back over it, I can with the pink to blend it out. So we're going to start with the brown and outline my eyes. Just using a smaller brush so I can get down in the lash line, really get into the lash line. And outline the eye. Just follow the natural shape of your lash line and your eye. I'm actually putting the color on the lashes too. That's how close I am and how far I am into the lash line. So the lashes are grabbing some of that color too, which is good. Finally had my hair done yesterday. So happy to have it done. Ugh. So happy. That looks really good. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and do the brown in the transitional area too. I'm gonna mix the two colors that I use for my brows. It is a sort of that taupey color and then the brown on top of it. And we're just mixing them together to get that really soft transitional area. Bringing it onto the bone so we can make it look taller, so we can make the eye socket and the eye itself look taller, larger, and standing out, not falling backwards. Don't want your eyes to sink. You want your eyes to jump out at you and say, hello. That's really pretty. It's just what I did is I took the brown here and I outlined, then I mixed the two for the transitional color. Good trick, especially if you're traveling and you don't want to take a whole bunch of shadows with you, and you know you're going to be wearing sort of these colors. It's a good idea, and it saves room in your travel case for other products. Now we're going to come in and we're going to add the pink Water Brat to the lid and to up here. Get that lightness under the eyebrow. So when you look, you see that really pretty pink. This is a beautiful pink. It's a blush, but it's such a beautiful eyeshadow too, because it has this beautiful iridescence to it that is just so flattering, especially if you have darker color eyes. Beautiful. And then we're going to come underneath. We're going to add a little bit to the underneath area, right under the brown. We're almost blending that brown with the pink. Beautiful. Now, because we're using brown, and 90% of the time you do get fallout, there is just a little, not very much, but enough that we want to clean up that bottom area. So I'm using my setting powder. This is my Revlon setting powder that I just adore. I've used it for years and years. Come in and we're going to sweep all of that away. Make sure that we've got a really bright, clean under eye, and that looks really nice. And let's just go up on top of the brow. And once we get the blush on, we will come in and we will set the blush with this powder as well. I'm so excited. I follow this one lady, her name is Erin, and she collects vintage makeup. She was a makeup artist for a very, very long time. Very well respected makeup artist. And I was so excited to watch one of her videos where she was expressing how much she loved powder, and I'm right there with her. Powder to me is one of the most powerful products because it is so transformative, right? And you use it for so much. You use it for under the eye, you use it to set, you use it to bake, you can use it as eyeshadow. I mean, it's just one of those multi-purpose products a little bit darker on today, so when I blend, I don't cover it all up. Just love this color palette. Fenty Water Brat. This is one of those that you should definitely get. It's just spectacularly beautiful. All right, now let's come in and let's get that all set before we go to mascara. And we're going to lock these brows down as well. So let me grab my glue. Benefit Bang Brow Gel. One of the best. You can now buy it separately. You don't have to buy the whole packet. If you buy the packet though, the packet has this, the pencil, the other wax product, and the color filler. I like the pencil and this one, so I don't use the other ones, so I just buy those two separately, and it does what I need. And I do love how it helps me with my brows. Okay, let's get these curled. All right. And we are using my favorite, but let's get some lipstick on. I'm gonna use, of course, my LA Colors Cocoa Shimmer. Pick up the brown tones today. Love this lipstick. I'm telling you, for $3, this is phenomenal because you can mix this and create purple. You can create the soft nudes. It looks great with the darker blues. It is such a versatile $3 lipstick, and it lasts too. I don't know how LA Colors does it, but they are a great company. Their products are, I think, for the price and what you're getting, I think they are top tier. Okay, let's jump in and let's get started here. Working down from at the base of the lashes to grab that curl and lock it in. If you're interested in my coffee, that's fantastic. No pressure though. I don't want anyone to feel like there's any pressure. I don't operate like that. Coffee is one of my passions, and I want to share that with others who love coffee. And there is a video on my YouTube channel, well, on my social media platforms everywhere. I have posted that introduction, and as soon as the storefront goes live, I will definitely do an update for you with the link. And I would be honored if you would try our coffee. It's a staggering amount of Americans drink coffee. 70% of the population drinks coffee every day, and the majority of us drink 2 to 3 cups a day. Isn't that crazy? I knew it was a high number, but I had no idea it was that high a number. And the spending is very close too. Women spend $2,300 a year on coffee, whether you buy it or you buy the supplies yourself and make it. And men spend $1,950, so they're not far behind. And this number is whether you buy it yourself, whether you buy it from somebody, or whether you buy all the products to make it and you make it at home. That's the average that we are spending. And it is such a huge, huge, huge part of our gross national product. One of the most traded products in the world, actually, coffee. Some of my favorite memories as a child and a young woman is spending time with my grandmothers when they were alive in Australia, and would go home for 2 to 3 weeks at a time and split my time between the two. And that's what we used to love to do, is just be together and share a cup of coffee, a cup of tea. We are going to have tea products as well. We're going to have matcha, and coffee is a big part of the makeup of our society. It dates back to the Revolutionary War. It's crazy, right? And it has a very, very prestigious place in most societies, in most governments. It's very interesting, the history of coffee. All right, let's take a look and see how we did today. Got my hair done yesterday. Telling you, if you are looking for a hair specialist, hair color specialist in the Houston area, the lady I use is just remarkable. She is the best hair colorist I have ever used, and she listens to what I want. She doesn't just do what she wants. She listens to what I want, and she takes such good care of my hair. My hair is the best that it's looked in a long time. I've been using her for about 5 years, and she is just phenomenal. So if you're in the Houston area and you're looking for somebody to color your hair, let me know. I'm happy to share her information. She's in the North Houston area, so shoot me a message and I'm happy to share that with you. She is just a wonderful lady. She's very talented. So there we go. This is Friday, everyone. Hope you have a spectacular weekend. Get out there and get some decompression. Relax, unwind, let your brain decompress and unwind. Be with those that you love the most. And have a spectacular Friday and a wonderful weekend. I hope you finish the week with a grand slam, whatever it is that you do in your business. And be prepared. Be prepared for those all-important, unexpected 10-second meetings, first impressions, one and done. You never get them back, and they're only 10 seconds, so you got to be ready. Got to be ready to go. Many blessings. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your wonderful comments. Let me hear from you. If you're new here and you are a new subscriber, please let me know that, and I will reach out to you personally and say thank you. Please share if you know somebody that's passionate about makeup and fashion and just all sorts of things we talk about here, that wants to just take the 30 minutes every day to unwind, decompress, and put their best foot forward. Never sell yourself short, right? It doesn't matter where you are in your life. If you have goals and dreams, dedicate to them and go get them. Go Go get them. It doesn't matter how old you are, whether you're 20, 60, 90, or somewhere in between. You can do anything you want if you dedicate yourself to it, get a game plan, and you work hard. Anything is possible. Believe in yourself. Thank you for joining me today here as we get ready on this Friday. Happy Friday, TGIF, and I hope you have a splendid weekend. This is Carrie. God bless.